The Acadia has been completely redesigned, making size a non-factor for GM shoppers looking for a 3-row midsize SUV with the upscaled GMC touch. The first-generation GMC Acadia and its cousin the Chevy Traverse were dimensionally about the same until 2017, when the two were redesigned and the GMC's wheelbase dropped 6 inches on the then-larger Chevys. That divergence lent the second-generation Acadia some minor parking and fuel efficiency advantages, but also slashed cargo space and limited third-row usability. Those wrongs have been righted in the 2024 GMC Acadia and then some, with its extra size joined by a new powertrain, more luxury, and better tech than before. Just how big is it? The new Acadia grows in every dimension, so much so that its wheelbase measures the same 120.9 inches as the one-size-up Yukon, and once again matches that of the mechanically related Chevrolet Traverse. That's a big reason for the improved cabin space, even if the Acadia is still shorter in length and height, and narrower to keep the maneuverability buyers expect from a midsize SUV. The 10.6-inch increase in length creates nearly 80% more space behind the third row, bringing the outgoing Acadia's 12.8 cubic feet up to nearly 23 cubic feet. That's more space than the Ford Explorer's 18.2 cubic feet and the Toyota Grand Highlander's 20.6 cubes. A 24% larger first row creates class-leading legroom, and 3.2 inches of height, width is unspecified as of publishing, means more spacious seating all around. It's not uncommon for those riding in SUVs' third-row seats, which often suffer poor visibility and more active vehicle dynamics sitting above the rear axle, to get motion sickness. The 2024 Acadia moves its D-pillar further back, and combined with the lower beltline, it results in a larger rear quarter window and a less submarine-like feel for those peering out of it. All-new powertrain is standard. Choosing a powertrain is a simpler process for the new Acadia. A new 2.5-liter turbocharged i4 is standard across every trim, from the Elevation to AT4 to the Denali. An 8-speed automatic sends 328 horsepower and 326 lb-ft of torque to the front or all four wheels with optional AWD. Bigger adventures are possible with an increased towing capacity of 5,000 pounds, inviting most campers under 25 feet along for the ride. With more power than the outgoing V6 option, the Turbo 2.5L is expected to be more fuel efficient, but GMC has not announced any estimates yet. Most capable AT4. The off-roadish AT4 is GMC's fastest-growing trim level across all models, and its capability is keeping up with consumer demand. An off-road tuned suspension with a 1-inch lift, hydraulic rebound control, and 31.5-inch tires on 18-inch wheels are the underpinnings of a respectable do-it-all package. The Active Torque Control AWD system, exclusive to AT4, distributes torque with a 70-30 front-rear split and shifts to a 50-50 distribution with the terrain mode adapted from the Colorado and Canyon to make the most of the twin-clutch rear differential. We never want to see form come before function in an off-road package, and while the Acadia AT4's new equipment doesn't suggest it has, GMC didn't forget the SUV's looks. A unique front fascia with a taller, more truck-like grille finished in dark chrome allows for a steel front skid plate that maximizes approach angle. Switch on hill descent control, and you'll find it improves the trip down as well. Wider wheel opening moldings capture the wider track width, with embedded orange marker lights reminiscent of its heavier-duty GMC cousins. And of course, the red tow hooks offer a touch of pizzazz and match other AT4 models' pieces. Most luxurious Denali. The focus of the Acadia hasn't shifted completely to the adventure crowd. The range-topping Denali showcases some of the best GMC has to offer with a luxurious interior and premium features that will contend against any of its competitors. Where we may have seen chrome trim and bright work before, a more muted, layered mirror finish chrome replaces it for a more modern look. The trim-specific grille is a commanding feature, with architectural cues inspired by the steel trusses of skyscrapers. It's outlined by the same C-shaped headlights found across all trims, but the Denali gets animated LED lighting front and rear that, wakes up, and goes to sleep when the owner is approaching or departing the vehicle. Animated turn signals swipe outwards from a blue to amber color. For the first time, 22-inch wheels will be available over the standard 20-inch wheels. That can be a hard size to pull off, but they complement the larger and squarer design of the new Acadia perfectly. Interior options come in two colorways with an available full black interior, and a stunning two-tone option with dark, neutral brown very dark atmosphere upper seat trim and light gray sheer seat backs and bottoms. Front seats are heated and ventilated, and second-row outboard heated seats are available. Standard one-touch folding second-row seats and a power folding third row makes entry and exit easy for all passengers, with a 7 or 8 passenger option on Denali. Quilted patterns on the door surfaces and a laser-etched wood veneer on the IP and center console complete the quiet, luxury feel the designers sought to curate. Active noise canceling keeps the cabin quiet, letting passengers enjoy the available panoramic sunroof and available 16-speaker Bose stereo. At 4 and elevation get 12 speakers, available on Denali trims without exterior noise getting in the way of a scenic drive or long road trip. Cruise in USA with new tech. For the first time, GMC is offering the Super Cruise hands-free system across all 3 Acadia trims. Previously it was only available on Denali models across GMC's lineup. Acadia gets the latest and greatest, with new features like trailering assist and automatic lane changes to navigate 400,000 miles of roads in the US and Canada. Even without Super Cruise, Acadia comes standard with 20 driver aids supporting parking, highway, and urban driving with adaptive cruise control, bicyclist alerts, reverse auto braking, and functions like buckle to drive. Up to 9 cameras are available to work with the available driver assist features, trailering, and off-roading. Controlling vehicle features and finding relevant driver information is a breeze with an 11-inch digital cluster. The focal point of the cabin is the 15-inch tablet-style infotainment screen, with customizable displays, built-in Google Apps, and intricately styled menu icons. And no matter how many manufacturers try to tell us their research says people are ready to ditch physical controls, GMC says otherwise, and they've included physical HVAC controls under the center screen. We suspect this is going to excite, rather than disappoint Acadia buyers. Both screens are standard on all trims. When can we have it? The 2024 GMC Acadia will be produced at GM's Lansing Delta Assembly Plant in Michigan, expected to roll off the line in early 2024. Pricing is expected to be announced closer to production, so we may have to wait a few more months before we find out.